Hello, my name is Brian Park. I'm the master of the channel and welcome to my channel. So today is November 13th, Sunday. Today was a busy day for me because I went to a lot of shops to get materials for tomorrow's ramen challenge, the world's most spicy Korean ramen challenge in my campus. So yes, I'm a student from Embry Riddle Aeronautical University in Prescott campus. I study UAS major, and today I want to talk about the Apple guy visits my college. So yes, on last week, on November 10th, the day before Veterans Day, the day before my father's birthday, the guy from the Apple, one of the biggest company in the world, one of the famous company in the world, visited our campus. His name was Sean Komendat. I think you can find him from the Google. His job is a security designer. He came to our campus to speak about security stuff and about Apple and anything else we were curious about Apple. So I'm going to tell you what he talked about. I questioned him some questions and he answered some of my questions. This is a valuable sources and valuable informations you might want to hear and might curious about it. So the first question was, as a security designer, do you get to own the newest products for free or do you have to purchase it with your own money? And he said, when you go into Apple, you don't get for free. You just have to purchase with your own money. Of course, with some Apple customer discounts. That's what he told us. Number 2, how many hours do you work per week as a security designer? He said 40 hours per week. When there's a production time, when there's a hardcore production work going on, he said he only slept 4 hours per day. So that's pretty tough. Third question, what do you do as a security designer? I think this is the most important question. So he helps commercial marketing make sure no one knows they're filming for new product testing, and he went to Chile. He spent some time on the mountain. He scuba dived with the Apple Watch Ultra before it got released. So him and his team was testing the new product while it wasn't released and while everyone didn't know that what they were filming. Yeah, so his team, his security designer job is basically keep everything secret. Fourth question, have you met Tim Cook? And he answered, he's seen him before. The high profile people like Tim Cook, the high authority people, has a lot of higher security. And then the people who works in Apple, who has a lower profile, cannot see where they go. They cannot know where they go because there's such a high profile people. And it kind of makes sense though. Yes. The fifth question was a kind of a bit funny joke question. I asked him, can you give us some hints about the new Apple car? And he said, no comment. Yes, those are the 5 questions and those are the 5 answers. And I will talk about what he told us before he told us to ask some questions. When you work in any company, he worked in several companies and he said you can get lots of answers from Google. You just don't have to ask a lot of people, what is that? What was that? Just ask Google. The first week of working in Apple, he told us he got to fly to Paris, Romania. When you work at Apple, you just don't have a lot of free time. You just have to work. The fast-pacing company, he said. He said he helped building the satellite program for the new software. So the new iOS 16, it's not really released yet, but the new satellite program, when you get lost in a deserted land, you can get the signal from satellite, so you can get the SOS to people near your location, even though you're in the deserted land or in the higher mountain. He helped building that program. And I thought that was pretty cool. He also talked about golden handcuff. So the golden handcuff is not a bad system. It's a good system, I would say. He told us when you work in Apple long enough, he worked in Apple for 4 years, gets the golden handcuff, which is once you're in the company long enough, Apple gives you stocks. I heard this system while I was back in Korea. I think Samsung do that. Some big companies do that. I think that's more valuable than just a paycheck every month. Apple's stock has been growing so high and constantly, and I think that's a pretty valuable gift, I would say. Someone asked a question to me, what was the best travel place he been to, and he said it was Russia. So Sean Komendat knows a lot of stuff. He has some experience. I asked 5 questions. He answered 5 questions. Yes, that's still all of the content I had. I'm glad I got to meet him at Prescott campus. I had an amazing time. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.